Today we will hear from Jackson Kerr, an elite rugby player, and his views on why athletes between the ages of 7 to 12 should not be focusing on sports specialization. Let's hear what he has to say.
How cross-sport training can improve your skills in specialized sports, I think is something that is very important, as there are a lot of skills from one sport that you can transfer into other sports that can give you a good competitive edge over your opponents. So from personal experience, even though in grade 10 I specialized in rugby as my main sport, I never stopped playing hockey. The main reason for this being the fact that there's a lot of skills in which hockey I can transfer to rugby to give me a competitive edge over my opponents. Where in rugby, you usually know what your next few set plays are going to be. So you know 3 or 4 phases in advance what your next play is going to be. As hockey, it's a lot more on-the-spot decision-making and on-the-spot thinking. This really helps me in my game of rugby because when our set plays don't go as planned, I have that ability that some rugby players do not, to think on the spot and use my decision-making skills in order to better my play and give me that competitive edge over my opponents. Another big factor as to why I disagree with specializing at such a young age is the fact of not overusing certain body parts. If you specialize in a sport from a young age, your body is still developing, and to have to work out certain body parts that are specific to your sport more often than others, it can lead to significant injuries like ACL tears, MCL tears, sort of thing, that can really mess with a person's body at a young age that affects them for the rest of their life.
Thank you, Jackson, for sharing your opinion on sports specialization. Next time, join us when we discuss sports injuries.